Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today I'm going to be making a video on my top 10 LEGO Ninjago sets. So this list is going to consist of the main Ninjago series sets and then also the Ninjago movie sets. I was going to make separate lists for them, but then I was like, I might as well combine it all into one because it kind of makes it a little bit more fun just having all of it in there, because the Ninjago movie sets are just so cool. It would have been a real disappointment to not include them. So I was like, I might as well include those in there. There are going to be 3 sets that I'm not going to be including in this list because I think they're just they're really good, but they're like the direct to consumer sets, so they're like really big, so they'd obviously be very high on the list. But I'm going to let you guys know some of these sets I do not own yet. I do plan on picking them up, but I'll let you know which ones out of my list that I do already have, and then the ones that I will be picking up eventually. But first I'm going to tell you those 3 sets that I'm not going to be including and just kind of let you know my quick thoughts on them. So the first one here is the Temple of Air Jitsu. This one I'm not going to be including because this is a larger set and it was a bit more of a limited release just to kind of like the LEGO store mainly, at least in Canada, and I was not able to get this one, but this set is amazing, so good. I really like the architecture of it and the selection of minifigures is really great. It was really awesome to be able to get a Misako minifigure from the series, and then I really like all of the ninjas' outfits, and just overall it has a really great design and feel to it, very like oriental style. So I really do enjoy this one quite a bit. So it would have made my top 10, but I'm not going to be including it. Then the next one that would not be, or that would make it on my top 10, but I won't be including it, and that is Ninjago City. Ninjago City is arguably one of the best Ninjago sets of like all time. It's amazing. It's the largest Ninjago set. It has 4,867 pieces, which is just massive. So many minifigures as well that look really, really great. I just once again love the architecture of this one. I like how they were just able to like really capture a section of Ninjago City so well, just in this considerably smaller like kind of set here, just in the massive scheme of the city. So it was just really cool how they were able to fit so much into this. I really enjoyed that, especially the comic store. It's just some of these small little details that they add in there. I've watched tons of reviews of this set. I don't own it myself. It would be a dream to own this one, but I'm doubting that I'm gonna ever be able to get it. I think it retails for $350 in Canada, so that's quite an expensive price point. So I will probably never get to pick this one up, but it is a very cool set nonetheless. Then the final one here that I won't be including in the list are the Ninjago City docks. I'm not going to include this one because once again it's like a direct-to-consumer set, more limited, a bit of like a very big set, 3,553 pieces, which is quite a bit, but once again such a great addition to Ninjago City as well because you can combine these two, and just really well designed. I like the minifigures in this one as well, and I do like how the docks look. I think they turned out really well. Really good use of the pieces on the bottom there to kind of create the steps that come out into the water, and I just think overall that this set looks really, really well done. Alrighty, so now I'm going to be starting with my top 10 here, guys, now that I've kind of gone over the sets that aren't going to be included in this list but are still fantastic sets. So the first one that we have here at the number 10 spot is the Ninja Nightcrawler. This is Lloyd's vehicle from season 8 of the TV show, which is Sons of Garmadon, and I really like the design of this set. I own this one personally in real life, and it is fantastic. I was able to get it on a really good deal at Best Buy as well, for only $25, which was just a really good price for it. And this one comes with Ultraviolet, Lloyd, Nia, so a really great range of figures there. I like getting one of the Kabuki masks there. They look really great. And just Lloyd's vehicle, I really like the gold highlights on it, just hinting back to his golden ninja roots there. And I really like the green. It's very bright. I like the different greens that they kind of mash in there. I think it looks really great. and I just think it was a really good vehicle to give Lloyd there, and I really like the redesigns of the ninjas here, because this was the first season that introduced those kind of movie-inspired designs there, and I think it just turned out really, really great, and a really good value as well for this set, just getting that really nice build there. So then the next one that we have here at the number 9 spot is one of the classic LEGO Ninjago sets here from Season 2 and kind of Season 1 as well, kind of mashing together there. It is the Samurai Mech. So the Samurai Mech was one of the first Ninjago sets I ever got, and I really love this one. I still have it built because I've taken apart quite a bit of my LEGO because I just don't have the space to kind of display it, but I still have this one built in one of my display cabinets, and it's just because it's such a fantastic set, very nostalgic for me. I really love the Ninjago series at this point. I still really love it, of course, but this was just when I was younger and I was just really into it, and this set is just fantastic. I feel like it very accurately portrays the Samurai Mech here. It was awesome to get a Nia figure in that Samurai X costume. I really enjoyed that. You get 2 of the Serpentine as well, and then a little launcher on the side there just as a little enemy for her to fight. But I think this set overall just came out really well, and I just love the design of it, and I like the use of the kind of spinjitzu spinner piece on the center of her chest. I think that looks really great, kind of like a ninja star type thing, and just overall a fantastic looking set with some really great play features as well, and a really good posable mech too, so it's very easy for like younger kids to kind of play with it. So now we are going to be moving on to the next one here. This is going to be number 8 on the list, and this is another classic Ninjago set here from seasons 1 and 2, kind of. Mostly, I think season 1, I think season 2 or 1, it was either one, and this is the Epic Dragon Battle. This one is fantastic. They recently remade the Ultra Dragon in the new Legacy sets, and personally, I'm a bigger fan of the molded heads here, not the brick-built ones, so I kind of like these. Maybe it's because I just had this set, and I really enjoyed playing with it. I have a lot of good memories of this one, and I really love the build of the Great Devourer there. I think it looks really great. It was awesome to get a Lloyd figure and then just have all the other minifigs there, Garmadon with his forearms and all the golden weapons in one set, which was just a really huge bonus there. It was so awesome, and just getting to see this play out in the TV show and then being able to play it out like in real life, such an exciting experience and just a lot of fun. So I just really enjoyed this set. I mean, it is fantastic, great design, really good minifigures as well. You get some of the Serpentine generals, which is really great, and yeah, just overall a fantastic set. Then the next one that we have here is number 7, and that is the Temple of Resurrection. This is from Season 8, once again, of Ninjago, Sons of Garmadon. This is, I'm pretty sure, the largest set in that wave, and I actually have quite the story about this one. I was able to get it on a very good clearance for only $20. That was a really great deal, considering this set is normally about, I think, I think it might be $90 in Canada, and that's a pretty pricey price point for this. It has 765 pieces, which is a pretty good piece count. Little bit overpriced set, but getting it for $20, I mean, how can you beat that? And this set is fantastic. I really love the kind of transforming feature, how it can kind of turn into a scary, like, Oni face there. I really love this, and I love the theme of the set, just the resurrection of Garmadon, such a classic character there. Really great to get that Garmadon with the new printing on him with all the kind of like purple venom like coming out of him. I think that looks really great. You get Harumi in this set, and just some really great minifigures there. You get spoilers here, Baby Woo, he looks really great also, and then you get Mr. E, which is awesome. Just a really great selection of minifigures there, and a really good set design there. I like the black and red color scheme. I think that looks really well done. Kind of the rock formation underneath is also very good too, and just overall, I think a really great set. And if you're a fan of Ninjago, it's definitely a really good, like, just kind of set to display. It looks very nice. Okay guys, now we're going to move on to number 6 here on the list, and that is LEGO Ninjago from Season 3, Battle for Ninjago City. This was a really well done set. I was actually not able to get this one, but I can just tell just from seeing reviews of it that this is a fantastic set with a really cool like temple build there. I really enjoy that. It's a little bit hollow once you get on the inside. It's very like flat, but just from the outside it has a really great design there. I love the green and the red kind of meshing together with the gold highlights. Looks very, very good. You get a new Nia in her Samurai X suit there, which is great. You get some of the ninjas there, Zane, Jay, Lloyd, looking really fantastic. You get 3 Nindroid figures as well, which is awesome. Then you get, of course, the big one here, the Overlord in his giant, like, kind of like mech design there. A little bit of like a spider crawling thing. I really like the look of this, and this was such a big moment in the show, like kind of just, especially when he comes to Borg Tower and kind of takes that over, especially when he goes into his dragon form, which I would love to see a set of that. That would be really cool. I really enjoyed the minifigure of the Overlord as well. I know they recently redesigned him in the Legacy sets, which I also love that minifigure as well, but this one's definitely, I'd say, more accurate to his original appearance. I know they made shorts for the Legacy theme where he does have kind of the appearance that he has in the sets, but just for his original appearance in Season 3, like in his full form, I think this one's very accurate, and I just think overall it's a very well done build, really nice looking, so that's why I wanted to include it here. And now we're going to move on to number 5, and that is from the Ninjago movie. I really enjoyed this set. This might be a bit of a controversial pick, I'm not too sure, but it is the Lightning Jet, and I really like this set. I was able to get it. I do own this one. I was able to get it at Walmart. I think on a discount it was about $60 it cost me. Normally I think about 80 bucks in or $75, somewhere around there in Canada. And I just felt that was a pretty good deal. I really like the build here. I like the little lobster kind of mech on the side there as well, just to battle him. You get a really good selection of minifigures here, especially including Jay's parents, which is really nice. And then I love the Lightning Jet design. I think it looks really great. I love that. Kind of reminds me of a little bit of jellyfish vibe. I don't know why, it just kind of does. Just kind of some of the stuff poking off there. I really love the blue. It's so bright and vibrant. I love that design. The box design looks great as well. And just overall a really nice build. I like the giant like shooter there, or the missile or whatever you'd call it. Not a stud shooter, but like the giant missile that they use. And overall I just think it's a really well done set, and definitely one of the best Ninjago movie mechs. Then the next one that we're going to have here is from LEGO Ninjago Season 6, I'm pretty sure. This is the Skybound theme, and this is the Lighthouse Siege set. This one's really great and actually has a light up function, of course, because it's a lighthouse, and that was a really nice addition. I don't actually own this one, sadly. This is one that I would really love to get, and I definitely look into getting in on the kind of the aftermarket on eBay, because this one is just so great. It comes with Nauticon, who was the main villain of that season. You're getting Jay. You also get the really exclusive Zane there. This is the different version of Zane that was stuck in the lighthouse tower, and I just think this is such a big part of that season that it's so nice to have it in a set form here. I never actually saw this one in person, so I'm not sure if it was an exclusive somewhere. I kind of remember it maybe being exclusive to somewhere, but all I know is I would really love to get this one eventually. It's a really great inclusion on this theme here, and I just really love the design there. The architecture on this one is great. It looks really like natural as well, which is awesome. And yeah, just overall a great set there. Really nice once again to get Jay and Nia. Really good minifigures there with Nia in her awesome like ninja suit there. I don't actually have one of her in kind of her red and blue suit, so it would be really nice to get this one. Then the next one that we have here is actually a Ninjago Legacy set coming in at number 3 here, and This one is really great. It is Cole's Earth Driller. I love the design of this set. I really like the upgrades that they did because this is an upgrade to the original Earth Driller, and I love how they included the giant samurai from the Stone Army. I think he looks really great. I love it when LEGO builds these sorts of like giant minifigures that are brick built. I have one from the Wonder Woman movie set, and then I have one, the giant Ant-Man Giant Man from the airport battle from Civil War. So they're just really great. So I love the design of this one. The minifigures are really great. I love the head masks, or the ninja masks in these legacy sets. I think they're really awesome looking, and I just overall really like this set. I have not picked it up yet personally. I know I will get this one eventually, just waiting for a good enough sale on it, because I think originally it retails for $70 in Canada, which is quite a big price point. So I am going to try to wait until maybe it drops to about $50. I think that would be a reasonable price for it. So hopefully I'll be able to get this one soon and then get to experience it in person, because this one just looks fantastic. Then the next one that we're going to go over here is number 2 on the list, getting close to number 1 here. Number 2 is one of the newer ones here that has released, and I do not own this one yet, but I know it's fantastic, and it is the Ninjago Legacy Monastery of Spinjitzu. I really love the monastery here. It looks fantastic. It's great to get all of the ninja in one set with all of their legacy robes, and then also to get Sensei Wu as well, and then you get one of these skeleton army guys, which is a nice inclusion there, just to get at least one bad guy who's kind of just trying to infiltrate their base of operations. The Monastery of Spinjitzu is such a nostalgic thing to Ninjago. It's one of the main kind of landmarks that you think of when you think of Ninjago if you're a fan of it, and it was great to see this kind of come back in the newer seasons, and it's just so nostalgic, really cool, brings me back to like when Zane discovered it and then brought the team there. Just a really great looking set, so I do really like this one, and the piece count is great. It's $100. This is one where I think paying full price if you really want it isn't a bad deal here, because you're getting so much for your money. But I am going to try to wait for a sale, because I like to get my LEGO on sale, because why not? But I will definitely be getting this one eventually. Then the next one here, and the final one that we have at the number 1 spot, is my favorite Ninjago set here. It is from the Ninjago movie, and you might be able to guess what it is. It is the Destiny's Bounty. So I do own this set. I have not built it yet, but I do know that I really love this one. It is fantastic. Such a good build. I love it when they're able to make a vehicle, but then make it like a base of operations. It's not like just there to get you from point A to point B. It's also like a home, so I really like that. I love the ship sails on it as well. They look really great. I love the dragon design on it, and it's also great here, same reason as the Monastery of Spinjitzu. You get all the ninjas in this one, and you also get Master Wu as well, which is great, and just overall a fantastic set. I love the 2 dragon heads on the front. They're really well designed, great piece usage there, and just overall a fantastic set. And I mean, this one I got on Amazon for about $170, and for that piece count there of 2,295 pieces, that's a really good deal. I might have actually gotten it for cheaper, like 150, somewhere around there in that ballpark, but I just know this set is fantastic, and just an amazing inclusion to Ninjago. So I hope you all enjoyed my Ninjago list here for my top 10 favorite sets. These are just my personal picks. I know your list might look a little bit different, and I'd be really interested to hear what your list is in the comments below. Make sure to leave the video a like as well if you did enjoy. Also subscribe for more content, and also ring that bell if you do decide to stick around, so that you'll be notified whenever a new video is posted. I try to post as often as I can, sometimes daily as well, so I try to be consistent there. And yeah, I just hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Always remember, keep on collecting.